Oh my goodness, great morning. This is kind of a public service announcement. I've got people coming to my channel now saying there's readers that are saying that Trump and Musk have been arrested. They're in The Hague. It's all over. You know, somebody coming in calling me honey. Don't call me honey. I'm not your honey. Okay? That's really kind of talking down to people. Honey. Okay, so I want to say also, there are those that say the Galactic Federation is saying this and it's AI and it's this and that. And, you know, these people are channeling. Okay, and many times they're channeling their own ideations and thoughts, and it's skewed by that. They're channeling their fantasy, okay? So not all channels are actually getting information from where they claim they're getting it from, okay? So I just wanted to put that out there. Somebody is saying there's another channel that's doing pendulum and saying all these earthquakes and these horrible things are happening, and they're putting up all these beautiful image. You know, I don't use fake images behind me. What you see is what you get here. Okay? My tarot room is my tarot room. This is my living room. What you see, I'm not going to put up fake stuff behind me. It's irritating when I see people putting up fake stuff, because you can see their head moving. You can see these, you know, where it's, yeah. So if they've got to put up fake stuff, if they can't be real with where they're at and what they're doing, I would take whatever they're saying with a huge grain of salt, because they're perpetrating a fraud to begin with. Okay? They're not being honest with where they're at and where they're doing the reading to begin with. So again, first things I stress: honesty, integrity, transparency, sacredness, and simplicity. So when you've got to manufacture a whole big scenario, then you've already lost the plot before you begin. So I don't know who these readers are. I have no idea. I haven't seen any of them. But I'm giving you my perspective. And so that's it. Somebody came and said, oh, you think your truth is the only truth, you know, when it came to this drama. Now, I'm never saying that it's, you know, whatever I get here is fully 100% the truth and the only truth in the way it is. I say, well, let's see if it's right or wrong. That's it. And saying that I'm downing other readers. I've never said another thing about another reader, a specific reader. Never. But I can tell you, if you come in and you got to manufacture your setting, okay, and you're doing it for a business, and obviously if you have to manufacture a setting, okay, then you're doing it for a business. You'll see I'm not selling anything on here. I made transfers. If you want them, good. If you don't, okay, good. Okay. But again, I'm not here selling. Here you have to pay a prescription to be here, and then you'll get extra things that other people don't get. I don't play that game. Everybody gets the same thing, and that's why I don't do channel where you have. You know, where you pay monthly to get something extra special. Okay? So I don't do that here. What you see is what you get. That's it. I may not always be right, but I'm not going to play those games. I'm not going to go down a rabbit hole of conspiracy theories. And usually the ones that come and say, oh, he's been by The Hague or whatever, and you look at their channel, you'll see it's a whole bunch of conspiracy theories. Okay? This is what happened in 9/11. The government has been behind it. When you get somebody that's going down the rabbit hole of conspiracies, or the alphabet right before R, okay? You get that type of thing, and they think they have extra special knowledge about things that are going on behind the scenes, then again, take it with a grain of salt. That's all I can say. But I wanted to put that out here because, what you see is what you get here. I don't cut and paste my videos. When you see I put up things of a trip or something, you see it exactly as it is. I don't manufacture where it's, let's make a movie and let's make it look so fabulous. Okay, I don't do any of that. What you see is what you get real time. Okay? Again, I see so many of these influencers and stuff, especially van life community, that they go in and they set up the camera and they show themselves pouring their coffee and they show themselves walking and they show their vehicle going. And it takes them a week to put out one video because they've sliced and diced and done all of this nonsense to it to make it appear to be, wow, look at what they're, Okay, there's no wow here. You get no wow here. You just get the honest happenings as it's happening. Okay? So that's it. That's it. I just wanted to put that out there because I'm having more and more of those type of people showing up and saying, well, this reader is saying this and this reader is getting that and this is, well, I don't give a rat's ass what they're getting. It has nothing to do with here. Because I'm not here to, again, I get the readings that I get, and that's that. Okay? I'm not looking, perusing the internet to see what some other readers are doing. Now, there are a few readers that I look in on occasion that are good, that I enjoy watching, okay? And then I have seen one out there with the crystal ball that's a Trumpite. Okay? I'm not going to put a name out there, but again, very manufactured, surroundings and the crystal ball and, always magically it comes up with what Trump is into now and just promoting how fabulous it is. I see this. She needs a new crystal ball. Okay, that's all I can say. Oh my God. She's welcome to her fantasy, whatever it is. But again, I'm not playing those games here. It's not happening. I'm keeping it real. Now I always say, let's see if the cards are right or wrong. And then some people say, well, you're saying you're psychic and you're this and you're that. I never said I was psychic. I never put that out there. I never, ever have claimed that. I just said I'm reading the cards. I have done the spiritual path and it completed in 1999. Those are absolutely true things, okay? And with that took a great shift in the consciousness. There was a huge shift at that point in time. But I never said I am psychic and I'm telling you, once in a while I'll have something pop up visually, but it's more like an impression, not a full-blown seeing something. It's an impression. It's hard to explain what it feels like when that comes in. Okay? But I have never claimed I'm psychic and I'm showing you the future. I'm telling you, and people are asking me when. I don't get timings. Okay? I simply don't. And so that's why I don't give timings. And you can ask me when till the cows come home, but it's not going to change. I don't get that. If I don't get that, I'm not going to surmise and I'm not going to say that. I do get that he's not going to be there long. That absolutely I get 100%, and I have said that from the beginning. And I still say, and have said since he came into office, he will go down on RICO charges as well. Okay? That I've said. You can go back, from when he first got in office, and that I have said. And I stand by what I have said. That's it. But if I'm wrong about something, I'll say I'm wrong. Now again, I have seen a few that say my guides and masters have told me this. And I think they're in fantasy land. They're just hearing what they want to hear. Okay? They're projecting what they want to see. And that can happen. Okay? If you're not a real clear channel, okay, if the mind is not still, then the mind is not quiet, then you're going to come in with your thoughts behind it, and it's going to skew things. And that happens. Now, I may get a lot of backlash about what I'm saying right now. But, I'm going to tell it like it is. Some people can get angry and stomp off. Nobody's being chained here, okay? Nobody's being chained here. And again, if you don't like the content here, then go elsewhere. That's all I can say. Go elsewhere where you feel more comfortable, where you're more happy. Maybe I will say things that are challenging to you. If it's pushing your buttons and you don't want to deal with it, then, there's always the button to leave. But you don't need to go in and put in the comments and you're, this and that drama, and that's why I'm leaving. And I don't care why you're leaving. Just go. Just go. I didn't ask you why you came, and I'm not asking you why you're leaving. It's that simple. Yeah, okay, I can be blunt. I get to the heart of it. I'm not going with a long storyline that's weaving around. I'm not doing a weave. Okay? I'm not doing a long, protracted storyline with things. I get to the point of it, and that's it. Some people like it, and some people don't. If it's not your cup of tea, again, go to some place where it is, where you feel more comfortable. So on that note, I'll leave that here. But I thought, it's time to address this because I'm getting more and more of that stuff coming in. And so I may just start deleting those posts because it's just not in alignment with this channel. Okay? I'm not going to have people in here planting weeds to choke out the things that are flowering here. It's that simple, okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. Thanks for those that are here. And again, if it's not your thing, thank you for being here, but just go ahead and be on your way and go to where you're more comfortable. It's that simple. So on that note, I'll leave that here, and we'll see you online.